There is a reason why you've sent countless directors and producers messages on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all that, and they've not answered you. There is a reason why that is happening, and my goal here now is to show you how to make sure that that don't happen to you by listing out some key things that a lot of you do that will make a director not to want to talk to you, won't even read your message, won't even reply to your comment, won't even answer you, no matter how you cry in his DM, no matter how you cry in his inbox. You send a message from now until the next 5 years, he will never answer you. There is a reason for that. Reason being that I am a director and a producer, and this is what I do for a living. And at least every day, I will get at least between. I'm mostly more active on Instagram at Billion Obi. That's my Instagram handle. Every day on my Instagram handle, I will get at least between bad as a bad like 15, 20 messages from people. Director I want to act, director I want to do this, director I can act, director Asabi asks Pastor Ramsey Noah, and perhaps some of you have done that. And one of the things I'll be doing for you is to show you how to easily get movie roles from any director, any producer that is in Hollywood, or anybody that you might want to work with. But first, let's look at the things that you do that pisses us off. You need to know that the things that you do that will make us not to answer you. And first of all is that I need you to understand that directors and producers every day, from their family and friends and enemies, have a lot of people disturbing them every day that they can act. And you need to now think about this as a woman. A woman who has been through several heartbreak. When you've been through several heartbreak, when a guy come and meet you, I like you, blah 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 blah. You're not just gonna accept the person's love. You need to, take the person through a process, observe the person, study the person, and decide for yourself if this is what you want to do. Unlike someone who has never really been broken, or maybe just your first love, the guy did not even like you. You just saw the guy started liking the guy, and then you guys, suddenly just became friends, and then you guys started dating. When you must have been through a lot of heartbreak, when people have taken advantage of you a lot of times, when a lot of bad things have happened to you, you tend to be more careful. And directors and producers get people talk to them every day for one singular reason, that they can act. And you know how it feels when everybody seems like they just want to take advantage of you. It pisses you off because every fucking body is saying the same thing. Help me, help me, help me. I want to act, I want to act. Without even understanding that there is a process or how they can approach you to make this thing easy. And then also, you also need to understand that movies are not cheap. Like the cheapest movies I've made is like 3 million. So can imagine if I know if you enter your shop now and say I like this cloth, and then please let me give me this cloth, then you could just give me. But you think that me that is risking my 3 million to make a movie, even if it is the cheapest movie, millions are involved, at least 1 million is involved, and then you just want to wake up and say, please just give me a movie, and then when I'm risking 2-3 million is at stake. I'm talking about cheap movies, not even all these big budgeted movies that we do, or like this series that I'm doing that is costing hundreds of millions of naira. And just give me a role, and then I'll just come and give you. I fear you. Who you be really? Because you don't understand that movie primarily is a business, and you have to approach directors and producers as business people. Do you understand? So which means you have to talk to a director and a producer with some certain level of value. So in this life, nothing goes for nothing. Nothing is for free. Don't let anybody deceive you. See, before you get something, you must exchange something. It's always about value exchange. You enter salon now, say you want barb your hair. The guy go barb your hair, make you look good. You pay. You go to a restaurant you want to eat. The guy will give you food. You exchange your money for value. If someone do some things for you, even if you can't pay, even before money became into existence, that's what they call trade by barter. I get yam, you get potato. I want to eat yam. Give me your yam, take my potato. It's always trade by barter. And that is also the same thing about movie. I don't understand why you think movie, it is not business. I need to educate you, I need to train you, I need to understand this. The movie is primarily business. And the funny thing is that movie is an expensive business. A lot of people have shops where something where they don't reach 500,000. You don't get any movie where you don't see one of at least 2-3 of your celebrities are going to cost past 3 million upwards. Even if it is 2 million. So because these guys, the cheapest, I beg, okay, billion I go down because of you. 400, 500, 350. And then I pay these 3 people, and then I rent equipment, I pay for location, I pay for other people, even you will go come act, maybe waka pass, or take this 20K for your transport, take this one for your, So movies are quite expensive. And so when someone is primarily focused on how can I make sure that this my 3 million is successful, that this movie doesn't flop, that I can make this movie and make my money back, his least concern is you crying in his DM for him to give you a role. If you are selling clothes, or if you are making hair, if I cry from 92 that I like this clothes so much, I want you to give me this human hair that they say for 250,000 or 300, you're not going to give me. Those are the same things with movie. And this is how you people approach directors and producers, thinking that they owe you a favor. They don't. They are doing their business. In as much as we need you need to now understand. And that is why it gets very tricky, because we need you to make these movies. We can't do these movies without you. So you need to understand that these people actually need you. Then the next question is, how can I now present myself and make myself valuable, that each time I talk to a director, a producer, they will answer me? There are people in my DM that have seen a message for the past 2-3 years. I have not replied them. But there are people that want the same message now. I reply, because I'm always looking out for actors. And when these people understand that movie is a business, and they approach me from that angle and offer me some certain level of value. Value, I don't mean paying for me to give them a movie role. No, and I'll tell you why. And these key things I'm going to tell you is the things you're going to stop doing from today that will help you start getting movie roles from directors and producers easily. First of all, is to understand that it is a business, and it is an expensive one at that. So when you want to approach a director, a producer online, don't just send hi and leave it. I need you to understand, don't just send hi and stop. This is something that a lot of you do. You come to my DM, or you go to maybe another director, producer them, and then say hi, and you are waiting for the person to reply you. How? Is he your friend? I don't know you. I don't fucking know you. You're not my friend. And then you say hi. I have that time. On Instagram, I have almost 40,000 followers. 40,000 people. You can go and check it at Billion Ubi. Now, if just every day, I said on a worst that I get about 20 DMs messages every day, and then it may be just think about me wasting my time talking to 20 people. Hi. I go reply hello. Then I go wait me they say, can't reply. How are you today, sir? I'm fine. How are you too? Who has that time? You're not my friend. And until you become my friend, I don't owe you. I don't owe you to answer your message, because people are busy. Even if I'm not busy, replying to messages is hard work. Wait until you have maybe 5,000 followers or 10,000 followers, and all of them are sending you. You'll understand that reply people's messages is hard work. It's time consuming, and you don't want to do that. So when you approach a director, a producer online, say hi. Don't stop at that. Say hi and state your case. That way, if I open your message and say, okay, hi, my name is Charles Eze. I've always had passion for acting, blah blah blah. This is what I've done. So I just wanted to reach out and find out how you did, blah blah blah. And then this is a link to what I've done. So don't stop at sending hi. The summary is, don't stop at sending hi. Send hi and state your case. The number 2 thing you have to do is, when you send hi and state your case, show proof. Don't forget that, show proof. What that means is that for actors, that's what they call show reel. SHOWREEL. It is called show reel. It is the CV for upcoming actors like you. So when you say hi and state your case, send the proof. Send your show reel. Hello sir, good afternoon director. My name is Charles Ezeagu. I have passion for acting, and below is a link to what I have done. Now I need you to understand something, and don't get worried if you've never done anything, if you've never acted. Remember, my goal is to help you start acting even if you have acted before, and that is what my mentorship program will do for you. But listen now. So what happens is, a lot of time we meet people that say, I act even more than Genevieve, and then you bring the person to set, and then the person comes to set, and then the person can't act jack. Once the person hear action, stage fright, fear, the person go do missing line. You go tell and say, do this, you go fit do again. Now person don't they make blah 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 blah. Once you hear action, his brain go off. Once maybe they play with one celebrity, that once the celebrity stand in front of him, go fit even do anything again. So what it do, can see, it has happened to me while I'm shooting in a location where I'm paying hundreds of thousands every day, and then I know that I have to. They give me, for instance, I remember one time I was shooting in a hotel. I was paying 15,000 for an hour at a very expensive hotel. And I know that I've budgeted, I need to shoot this host and have in this hotel scene for like 3 hours. And then because of this one actor, bro, we almost shot that place like 6 hours. That's extra money I'm paying. And that is what a lot of you do. Once you see light, once you hear, because you don't know anything, you don't understand camera movement, you don't understand your angle, you don't understand how to play, with your camera, you don't understand how to act with your light, and you start messing up. And so because of that, sometimes the director won't even want to talk to you if you don't show proof that at least you've done something. What that means is that someone has been able to trust you with his hard-earned money of 3 million to cast you, and you did well. So I can trust this person. That if I bring this person to set, he's not going to mess up. He has a little bit of experience. It is very important. And then third thing is also that make sure you are sending the director, the producer a link. Directors and producers are link junkies. Like, getting the director where you go send link. This is a link to my this thing. So make sure that your show reel, you are not sending it as a video. Uploading it directly to Instagram. Make sure you, like on your YouTube channel or maybe somewhere, that video has a link. So it's like, this is a link. Directors will always click on a link. It is how we are wired, because we are always looking out for people. You're looking out for people to make a movie. So, hi, my name is this, and then send your proof and make sure your proof comes in form of a link. The person will now click the link. Maybe now go to Instagram page or maybe your YouTube page or maybe your Facebook. YouTube, you can know how to create a link from Facebook and Instagram and all that. It go check you out. Yeah, okay, this person, is good, he's well coordinated, his page is put in order. Make sure that your page is also put in order, because that's now another thing I want us to talk about. Remember, movie making is showbiz, is show before business. So you must show us, you must convince us that you are an entertainer. I know people say I can't go your page, I can't see you do some kind of loud things. Organize your page, even if not 2-3 pictures, they organize them. You should look neat. You're an actor. Do you understand? You want to be an actor, package yourself small. Don't be say I can't click on your page, I can't see one in Bake, from one bush. Who won't see you for my movie? If now you say if I can't be proof for movie, go won't watch and go be like, this director say which kind of Mumu person he carry come proof for movie. So if you don't go like see Mumu person, why they behave like Mumu for your page? Help yourself, package and small. You get what I'm saying? Try help yourself small. So these are the things that sometimes when you do, a director will never ever answer you. So you need to understand this, and I've said, first of all, it is business and it's very expensive. We are not looking for friends. We are not looking for friends. Everybody's always trying to take advantage of us, claiming they can act more than this, and then when you bring them to say they fuck your production up, and then your 3 million go come sit down for your laptop, if you say the movie, they don't go their house, they don't chop the money we give them, they claim say they sabi, claim say they don't fuck up your production. So understand that movie is business, and approach directors from that business perspective. 3 is don't say hi, I'm not looking for a friend to come and they chat you, chit chat, hello, how are you, don't eat, you never eat, how is work. Like, people will ask me how is work, they may need. You understand what I'm saying? So don't do that. And also it's show proof. Show proof. Show this person that you have some value. Remember, you always have to exchange something to get something. Show proof. And then also make sure that you're sending a link. Then when the person now gets to that link, make sure that the page is organized. Your page is neat. You don't have to have thousands of pictures. You don't need to have 2,000 followers or even 500 followers. No, it's difficult to grow followers, but at least let your page be organized and neat. Have an element of showbiz, so that when I see, I'll be like, damn, I have to use this person. If people want this person, they will like him. Do you understand? So these are the things. And so the next thing, the first thing I'm going to be doing for you in my, my mentorship program, when we start officially, if you qualify from this group, I'm gonna take you personally where you not get to work with me directly, is that the first thing first, I will teach you how to get movie roles from directors and producers easily. Like I've given a lot of people roles a lot of time every day, from Instagram. And one of the things that I'll be giving you, for you, one of the things is that you also have to read the new book which I've written, if is important, how to journal with, where I teach about all these things in total, how to. And then the book also have contacts and connections of directors that you've been needing, you'll be reaching out to them, and then I'll also show you how to reach out to them, how to approach them. It is very important. So from today, please don't go online and send any director say hi. Then no one be your friend. Everybody do always talk to us. They're busy somehow, do you understand? And then if person I get small followers, about 40,000 followers, 39,000 something something. If you enter 40,000, tomorrow Instagram will remove them. You know, it's always around that figure. I don't even know how many they are now, but it's in that range of 40. You can now imagine people who get 1 million, 2 million, 500,000. And you want to be sending them high. You know, so stop that. Send hi, state your business, send the proof, send the link to your page to your YouTube channel, and then make sure that at least that link, you know, is organized. It is, and then now the next thing I'm going to be doing for you properly in the mentorship class is how to, you know, I'll give you, you know, this contact, how to connect with them using this contact, and how to easily approach them with everything I'm going to be showing you for how to them to give you so I hope you've learned something today. So the next thing we're going to be doing is basically we'll talk a little bit about, you know, scripts, you know, for instance, for the next project, the next, you know, movie that you know, some of you might get opportunities to get to work with me. We talk about basically scripting, and then after that I'll select a few of you, you know, from this group to now finally join my mentorship program, and then you get to work with me directly. And I'm looking forward to doing an amazing stuff with you guys. So yeah. Oh, now I remember I mentioned about helping you guys talk about how to deal with your parents. So I'll find time to, you know, make that video for you guys on how to deal with your parents and how to get their support and all that. And then the last thing is when I'll talk about scripting, and voila, I see you on set.